Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing a Pilates core focus workout. So a lot of abdominal engagement, pelvic floor, waist, and a little bit of spine as well. When you're ready, we'll go ahead and get started lying down on our back. You can find a lot of control to get there, slow as we tuck our tail round and curl yourself all the way down onto your mat. We'll align our heels pretty close towards your hips with your feet just a couple inches apart. Take those hands, interlace them behind your head. Breathe in. Exhale, lift off your head and shoulders, peeling your shoulders from the mat. Pause for an inhale at the top. Then exhale, lower down. Inhale at the bottom. Exhale, we lift. Inhale, pause. Exhale, lower. This slow and controlled breathing pattern will help you to minimize momentum. So we're holding for an inhale at the top, really feel those upper ribs pulled down towards the mat, then control your way down. If you'd like to add on, let's add one knee coming up into tabletop at a time, then slowly lower it down. Exhale, we lift. Pause, inhale. Exhale, lower. We're hinging from the hip. We breathe out as we lift up, draining the air from the belly, hoping to lift up a little bit deeper. The higher that we're able to lift our shoulders from the mat, the deeper C curvature will create in our spine, and thus the more space in your mid-back. This next one we'll hold with one knee lifted and our chest lifted. Rotate towards your bent thigh, and then switch. Tap your opposite toes to the mat. And like you're riding a bike, we pedal out through the thighs. Keep those shoulders lifted from the mat the entire time. So we're active through the upper ribs to hold the shoulders off. Adding that cross torso rotation for your transverse abdominal. Here's 4, elbows wide, 3, 2, 1. Bring the knees to tabletop, lower your head and chest down. Take those arms along by your sides, check in with your torso here, make sure there's no arching of that lower back. Pull the ribs in, pull the mid back down. We find a single leg extension, one leg reaches forward, then pulls back into table. Opposite leg extends and pulls in. If you want a little bit more, we'll add the arms. Reach those arms up high towards the ceiling as our right leg extends, left arm reaches back, and back to center. Inhale, right arm, left leg, exhale, center. We're keeping that alternating patterns, really focusing on creating as much length in your torso from your fingertips to your toes as you can, without letting the shape of your spine change. Inhale, we lengthen. Exhale, we wrap. Imagine you're holding a little piece of ribbon underneath your mid-back. Don't let it come loose as we begin to move arms and legs. Let's find 2 more each side. Here's 4, 3, 2, and 1. We'll meet in tabletop. Flip your palms to face forward. Take a breath in. Exhale, lift up off your head and chest. Begin to pump through the arms. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. This is your 100. If you want a little bit more, you can extend one or both legs out to a hollow shape. If you need a little less, bring it to tabletop. Head can always stay down. Focus on pumping through the triceps, holding activity through the abdominal wall. Otherwise, we're lifted. We continue to pump. Breathe in. Breathe out. Last 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Use those exhales to lift a little higher. Breathe it out. Last one. Inhale. Exhale. Relax and hug your knees in towards your chest. Give yourself a little rock side to side. Take your legs long, reach your arms long up and overhead. Breathe in. Exhale, lift off your head and shoulders. Scoop and peel yourself all the way up. rolling forward over your chest, chest over thighs, and then melt your spine back down. We roll the shoulders out of your ears, tuck, tuck, tuck your tail, peeling your spine long. Breathe in. Exhale, scoop. Peel yourself up and off, reaching long with the fingertips. Just say, imagine you're holding a little egg underneath your chin the entire time that you move up and down. So as you feel those ribs connect, your middle abdominals, lower belly, you fold forward, your gaze is at the thighs. We melt all the way down. Last repetition. Take the arms along by your sides. We'll set up for your rollover. I'll give a modification if you don't practice weight on your head. We'll start with the legs high towards the ceiling. Kind of segment the movement here. On our inhale, we lower the legs about halfway to the mat, like a 45-degree angle. Exhale, lift them up. Start with just that. Inhale, you lower. Exhale, you lift. If you want a little bit more, the next time that your legs lift, maybe scoop intentionally just a couple inches off the mat. Melt the hips back down and lower. Making sure we're not using momentum. We're not just throwing the hips up after the legs lower. We're really using the press of the palms, that scooping sensation through the lower belly. You'll notice if you're using momentum, the hips will slam back down into the mat rather than being able to control that melt. Stay like this if this is enough for you. Otherwise, your next time will press all the way into your hands, lift up and off your hips. Maybe the toes tap to the mat behind you. Then lift them parallel to the floor. Flex your ankles, separate them about hips width distance apart. This is where that core comes in. Press, press, press into your hands. Use the melting sensation through your spine to resist your way all the way down to the mat. Point your toes, they come together over the hips, lower down halfway. Exhale, scoop the hips up and off the mat. Maybe they tap, flex and separate. Slowly round your spine, bone by bone, resist your way down with your abdominal wall. We'll take one more, lower. Exhale, scoop. Lift, peel yourself up and off. Tap the toes, lift, flex, separate hips width distance apart. Slowly resist your way all the way down onto your mat. Control as you lower the legs all the way down to the floor. Let the heels go heavy. Then we'll flip ourselves onto our belly, setting up for a little bit of spine work. Since your spine is still around that core, if you kind of envision if you had a little ribbon tied around your waist, everything that the ribbon touches is part of that 360 core. So we'll strengthen it into our mid-back. We'll extend those arms forward in front of us. Extend your legs. On your inhale, tend to the fingertips. Kind of just shimmy those fingers a little bit closer towards your rib cage, and then shimmy them out. Imagine like a little spider. They kind of walk up and they walk forward. So it's a small range of motion. We start by lifting your right arm, left leg, control lower. Left arm, right leg, control lower. The goal is to push those hips down into the mat, to pull the lower belly up and in. As you move your arms and your legs, your core, that mid-back, becomes the binding agent between the two, keeping them steady. You can stay like this, or hover both arms and legs from the mat, and flutter kick your feet. Breathing in, breathing out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. 3 more. Inhale. Exhale. Last inhale. Exhale. Relax your chest. On your next inhale, we lift both arms, both legs. Slowly lower down. Exhale. Inhale, we lift up. Exhale, lower. Being mindful we're lifting from the upper and mid back, squeezing the glutes to lift the legs. We're not kinking the head, by gazing forward. Instead, we just gaze towards the top of the mat, gaze lifts slightly as we lift up and lowers back underneath us to lower down. Here's 3. You're like a little bird in the sky. We hollow out through the belly for 2. And 1. This one, maybe you stay lifted. Take the hands to the sides of your mat. Legs lower. We push up and away from the mat. Open up, take a big back bend, and gently dip your right shoulder down towards the center of your mat. Lift up. Maybe dip your left. And lift. 1 more each side. Keep that core really tight. Pull it in towards the spine as we open through center. Last one left. Lift up. Bend both elbows, lower down. Push into your hands. Find your child's pose. Hips send back to your heels. Breathe space into the trunk, into your torso. Find length from fingertips to hips. Breathe. Big breath in all together. Open your mouth, let it go. We'll come up into a comfortable seated position. Take a big breath in through the nose, rise the arms up. Exhale, twist to your right. Rotate through the rib cage, gaze over right shoulder. Inhale, unwind, arms rise. Exhale, twist left. Inhale the arms up. Exhale the hands down in front of your heart. I thank you all so much for joining me today for this 360 core, that full abdominal Pilates mat class, and I hope to see you in the next video. Bye.